It's a hockey stream on part 2 of episode 556 of the VIG Lounge. This time, the Vegas Golden Knights travel to the home of their fellow expansion team in the Seattle Kraken at Climate Pledge Arena. Can the Golden Knights send the Kraken back down into the deep, or will the Kraken rise up and break down each individual Golden Knight on their way to victory? There's only one way to find out. Before we do that, please remember to please remember to like, share, and subscribe. I don't know what the hell lock means anyway. And with housekeeping out of the way, as awkward as that was, let's jump right in to the Penguin. Oh my God. No, let's try this again. Let's jump right into the Golden Knights and Kraken here on the VIG Lounge. There we go. See, that's what happens when I've got a work day plus 2 hockey streams. Do the Pens first because they play first. And now the Golden Knights. So I'm mixing up the teams. I apologize. Mark Stone will dump it in. Collected along the left side for Barbashev. He scores! Ivan the Terrible, right place, right time, at the side of the net. And the Golden Knights score on their first shot. It's 1-0. And of course, I've got a question for you. How much does a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice, baby. Golden Knights with the early lead, courtesy of Ivan Barbashev. And when I say Ivan the Terrible, I'm talking about for the other team, not for ours. Just so everybody knows, I have no heat on him whatsoever. I just call that because, you know, Russian ruler, Ivan the Terrible. Pass up now to Braden McNabb. Going to defer it to Stone, but he couldn't get it. Now Stone corrals it. But he wasn't able to get the initial pass. One-timer, that shot went wide. And then it rolled in on DeCord, and he's able to handle that. Maybe the shot actually did hit him, because we did get a second one on board then. So, it's a grudge match. I would have to say I could see that. We've had the Winter Classic together, but would like to see a playoff series between these 2 expansion teams. And I'd say that would probably open up even more. Montour tried to block Eichel up, but he was able to get around him and get the shot away. It was turned aside by Joey DeCord. As Marner tried to feed it up. How did he miss that pass? I swear it touched the stick and deflected. That should not have been an icing. As we highlight Joey DeCord. Now remember, he's got 1. He's got 2 more highlights now if he makes great saves, and then that's it. Well, I guess if Eichel would have scored there, that might not have counted, because it looked like he bumped him, but either way. Draw 1 by Hertl. Up now to Marner. And Marner sends it the rest of the way to get it in. Dorofeev trying to get to the net, and DeCord will hang on to that one and squeeze it. 14:35 to go in this opening frame. Good Lord, that is a big cap. Oh, yeah. She took way too long to drop the puck there, and I missed it. Okay. Well, the Knights get it back. Up now to Dorofeev. Pavel Dorofeev skates into the zone. Fires, trying to get it far side. And now, magically, the Kraken get a man advantage, and Shane Wright lets it go. See what this is. I mean, that kind of seemed more like a battle to me, but whatever, they're going to call it interference, so good for them. I think it's because I just made fun of the ref and dropping the puck. She doesn't like me, so had to give me that call. Golden Knights win the draw, and it's cleared. Oh, look at this. Brett Howden to the net. He scores! Or sorry, William Karlsson. I thought that was a 21. Got myself a shorty. William Karlsson, Wild Bill. What an absolute thrill that was. I'm sorry I thought you were Brett Howden. Sometimes a 2 and a 7 can look similar to a guy who is legally blind. And who is this? Lane Lambert, I think, is the Kraken coach? Is that what he looks like? Because I honestly have no idea. I thought he was bald, but I could be wrong. I honestly don't know. I guess I'll find out tonight, because I'm sure they'll show him on the bench at some point. Karlsson. Got it across. And the Kraken, fans being a bit restless here. Maybe because they gave up a shorthanded goal. And saw it in the zone, and William Karlsson will dump it in again, collected along the wall now by Kolasar. Out in front for Karlsson, he just couldn't finish. Now Kolasar's got it. Karlsson had it and lost it. This looks more like a Golden Knights power play, aside from right here. Puck rolls in on Hill. Puck blocked, carried in by Jack Eichel. Eichel spins to the backhand, tries to get a shot away, and it wouldn't go. Anderson is now up to Mark Stone, but he wasn't able to get it to go. Brought in by Rasmus Anderson. Anderson at the side of the net, turned away by the cord. As we're now halfway, roughly, through the first. Golden Knights have killed the penalty and also got themselves a shorthanded goal. And now here is Rasmus Anderson, lost the puck. Across, sets up the one-timer, goes into his shin pad. Regathered by Braden McNabb, got a shot away, and the cord hangs onto that one and gets the whistle. 8:42 to go. Taking a look at Adam Larsson on the bench for some reason. Is he injured or what? I'm not really sure why they did that. It's not like he was traded or anything. He's been a Seattle Kraken since the team's inception, and he hasn't really done anything remarkable in this game yet, so my only conclusion is that he's shaken up on the bench. I really don't know. Nothing against the guy, it was kind of an odd thing to show. Puck sticked away by the cord on the dump-in, which became a shot from Shea Theodore. Oh, what a goal! Tomas Hertl! 3-0 Vegas, thanks to Tomas Mutant Ninja Hertl's beauty backhand. He doesn't have the ability, but, I mean, we all know what it was. Now we'll see how tight of a leash the cord has, or how long of a leash, I guess I should say, because he's given up 3 goals in this period. Crossed out of Dorofeev, and the cord shut that down. 6:32 to go. Golden Knights up to 3 goals on 9 shots. So logic dictates on our 12th shot, we should score again. Big drive by the cord. That may have actually gone wide. And a blast from the point from Shea Theodore. Kraken trying to dig it out. Up the right wing side to Shea Theodore. Theodore dances his way in. The rebound is there. He couldn't get it to go. And the cord pounces on it down low. Taking a look at Aiden Hill. Now remember, he gets 3 as well. So if they're going to keep showing goaltending highlights, you got 2 more Aiden, just like you, Joey. I haven't seen any more since, so we'll see. Rocket a .932 save percentage. Ooh, popcorn. 4:34 to go in period number 1. Chant of Go Knights Go. But it'll die as soon as we get into the offensive zone for the Kraken. And right on cue. Tolvanen, excuse me. Puck deflects off the boards. And Theodore got it to himself. Now to Barbashev, who opened the scoring. Kraken get it back as Tolvanen breaks out and gets crunched. Rasmus Andersson tried to get it to a streaking Marner, but knocked off by Gaudreau, or picked off by Gaudreau, I should say. And Lindgren signed as a free agent for Seattle. And now Saad with a bomb denied by DeCord. Golden Knights lead it 3-0 after 1. There's some of the handiwork. The beautiful backhand goal by Tomas Hertl. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats. Shots on goal 13-8 in favor of the Golden Knights. Hits 15-8 in favor of Vegas. Passing percentage up pretty high for both teams. Slight edge for the Kraken. They did have a power play, but they were 0 for 1, and Vegas scored a shorthanded goal. Courtesy of William Karlsson, who I mistakenly said was Brett Howden. My apologies. And no other penalties to speak of. Can the Golden Knights continue the momentum in the second? Let's find out. 20 minutes down, 40 minutes up. Second period, up next. Another one draw for Seattle. Golden Knights got it back. Shea Theodore. Got it for Stone. Dumped it in. And Matty Beniers, who seems so promising for Seattle, but he just hasn't really blossomed into the player that I think they thought they had. At least that's just my opinion. Maybe he'll have a breakout season next year. I'm not sure. Pass across as the D play catch. Puck rolls in on Hill. Okay, this is kind of getting ridiculous. And Hill will hang on. Early stages of the second. Okay, there's 2 for Joey DeCord. Okay, they tried. Like how, they had it and then it just said it one more time and then it just kind of died on the vine somehow. Hertl wins another defensive zone draw, and Marner gains the red and sends it in. Collected by Hertl. Cuts back, scores! Life's great with 48 as Tomas Hertl's got his second of the game. And the Golden Knights are up by 4. Gets around Adam Larson and then makes absolutely no mistake. And now we've got a goalie change. Thunder Bay's own Matt Murray, 2-time Stanley Cup champion with the Pittsburgh Penguins, getting in the Kraken crease. Given away and down. Hannafin Up the left side to Hertl, looking for his third goal, and he nearly got it, but Matt Murray shut the door on that one. Hertl tries again, and Murray throws it aside. Back out to the blue line. Hanifin trying to let it rip, and it's knocked off his stick. Jaden Schwartz defers to Shane Wright. And he scores! What a goal. 2-0 on a misplay, and the Kraken are back into this. Well, you're on the board at least. So a goalie change helps spark them a little bit. And Shane Wright makes the correct move and puts it past Hill. Oh, and look at this, they got two, Freddie Gaudreau. Oh my God, he's got the craziest looking hockey hair I think I've seen in a while. But just like that, the Kraken's got two quick ones. As Freddie Gaudreau puts it past Hill. 12:50 to go here in the second. And it's the lead now is cut in half. And Brandon Saad will dump it in. Collected along the wall, and what a save off of Carlson. As Murray may be the spark that the Kraken need to get back into this game. Cross to Riley Smith. Smith dances in, shoots, denied by Murray. Carlson turned aside once again. One-timer, Murray got that too. Now Saad at the side of the net, lost the puck. Jordan Eberle. Or actually, I think, Eberle I think is the captain, is he not? It's either Eberle or Schwartz, I honestly don't know. Jack Eichel carries in for the Golden Knights. Lost the puck, got it back to the net, off the bar and out. Settled down by McNabb, he'll let it go, denied by Murray. See, how is nothing called when a guy's on the ground and then another guy's just running into him when the puck is nowhere near him? Like, that's more blatant interference than the penalty I had. Like, I don't understand how that's not a thing. But whatever. Apparently that's a battle. I don't know. Shot by Theodore, turned away. Now back up top. One-timer! Scores! Brayden McNabb takes a stab at the one-timer and puts it home. Golden Knights back up by 4. We indeed now return to our regularly scheduled program. Watch this hit by Theodore to set this up, by the way. Boom! Might have just cracked a Kraken. And then McNabb switches to the right side. Leans into this one. And it finds a home. Hertl wins the draw. Gets the puck back from his D. Shot in front, denied, rebound! Couldn't get it to go. Rasmus Andersson. Shoots, rebound, couldn't get it to go. Andersson's got it back. Out to the blue line, trying to let it rip. Knocked off the stick by Jared McCann. Oh, I guess you McCanned after that one. McCann trying again. Wright's got it. Puck carried right back in. This time by Colton Sissons. Sissons scores! What a nifty set of hands. Colton Scissorhands extends the lead. It's now 6-2 Golden Knights. Korzak. Had it, jumped it in, but that's going to be an icing call. Colton Sissons, though, in the latter half of the second period adds to the Golden Knights lead. And so you take a look at Tomas Hertl, who's had his chances tonight and has hit the back of the net twice. Mini donuts. 1:15 remaining here in period 2. Ooh, pizza. Oh, here fries too. Left all alone, but Aiden Hill able to survive that. Save made on in the dying seconds off the Korzak. He got another chance that bounces and booms off the pads of Murray. (6-2) after 2. As the fourth line gets in on it, thanks to Colton Sissons. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats here. Shots on goal, 29-17 in favor of Vegas. Hits, 24-11, favoring the VGK. And the face-offs, a little more than doubled for the Kraken, but nothing to show for it. We've got ourselves a shorthanded goal on the only man advantage, which belongs to Seattle, and 5 more goals at even strength. Seattle made it close. They cut the lead in half. But then Vegas added 2 more and are back up by 4. 40 minutes down, 20 minutes up. Third period action coming at you next here on the VIG Lounge. Cranked off the post. Eichel's got it. And denied by Murray. Eichel in again, and he got denied a second time. Now Barbashev's got it. Dishes it to the point to Theodore. Theodore moves up, lets it go, and that shot goes off the pad to the corner. Vince Dunn got knocked down. Now McCann. Pass across, Barbashev. Gains the red line. Looks to send it in. Shot deflected wide. Got it to Montador by accident. Or Montour, excuse me. Shane Wright, in and he's got his second. Nice partial break there for Shane Wright. And Anderson tried to get back, but it wasn't enough. Well, they've had the lead a second time now. It's 6-3. Murray's going to hang on to it. They thought it was going to be an icing, but it rolled back in on him. 14:06 to go. And now we're highlighting Matt Murray for the saves he's made. .879 save percentage. I don't know if you'd want to. I don't know if you'd want to flaunt that. It's not all that impressive. I mean, it's not the worst, but it's below 900, so that's not exactly a sparkling save percentage for number 30 in a combination of blue. Riker Evans takes a hit, then delivers one. Puck deflects wide. And Rasmus Andersson will carry in for the VGK. Pinned along the wall, but he got it to Brandon's side. Kicked out to the corner. And now Jeremy Lauzon lets it fly, and it floats in, actually, as it deflected on its way to the net. So I guess Lauzon didn't get all he wanted out of that, but certainly tried. Riley Smith. Up now to Rasmus Andersson. Puck kicked away. Andersson regathers. Finds his partner, Lauzon. Lauzon turning, trying to get a shot away. Lost the puck. Andersson's got it. Back to Lauzon. Sets up a shot. Sissons in front on the doorstep. And he scores, but will it count? Okay, maybe there was some bumping there, but I feel like Lindgren kind of. Oh, yeah, okay. I could see if this gets called back, yeah. So the score remains where it is, 6-3. Okay, ice cream bars, nice. Shot blocked by Dunn. Caden Korzak delivers a huge hip check along the boards. Puck deflected it. Tolvanen. Deflected in front for Stone. Now up the left side rather than Barbashev. Barbashev scores! He rips it! A quick release indeed! We are feeling fine now with number 49. What a beautiful goal that was. Puck sent all the way down. Regathered. Now up the right side, Barbashev will dump it in. 48's got a pair. 49's got a pair. Man, if Paul Cotter was still here, we could have got 47, but that's fine. We also don't have a 50, so. Up the left side, Mark Stone dumps it in. And we're nearly down to the final minute of play. Tolvanen knocked off the puck, and now Rasmus Andersson will dump it in. And we are indeed under a minute now in period number 3. Turned in by Hertl, looking for the hat trick. Won't get it here because he gets jostled off the puck. Jeremy Lauzon delivers a hit. And then had the puck go all the way to the corner, trying to get it down the wall to William Karlsson, excuse me. That's the problem with having a Karlsson on both of your teams. Sometimes it gets mixed up. And Saad will dump it in. Anticlimactic right at the very end, but the Golden Knights do pull off a huge win in Seattle in this grudge match of expansion teams, as their teammates mob Aiden Hill, only giving up 2 goals. Or scoring 3 goals, I should say. Can't forget that Shane Wright had a pair. Speaking of which, your final 7-3 in favor of Vegas. Let's check the stats and wrap things up, shall we? Shots on goal 34-22 in favor of the Golden Knights. Hits 38-18, also favoring Vegas. Faceoffs completely one-sided in the Kraken's favor, but that's to be expected. I suck at draws. And the only power play belonged to Seattle, but the only goal of importance was the shorthanded bid by William Karlsson, along with 6 goals at even strength, led by a pair from Ivan Barbashev, along with Tomas Hertl. Thank you all for tuning in to this doubleheader here on the VIG Lounge. Once again, I have been the Visually Impaired Gamer 1987. I bid you adieu. Have yourselves a therapeutic Thursday, everybody.